in a universe where life does not end at death. We explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. This series was recorded in a relaxed environment with background noise from a puppy and a baby. My apologies if it breaks the immersion, but I still hope you have some fun listening. Enjoy. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring two chosen from distant backgrounds coming together to face the Foundation region and the problems plaguing it. Follow along as these two chosen encounter a mystery and play on both sides of the war for command. Last we left off in the Foundation series, the two of you, Kayto and Ethanniel, went into a core command vessel, transport vessel, to gather two senators that are linked closely to Counter Command. And you, upon going inside, you kind of split up. Kayto, you went to go acquire the senators, while Ethanniel waited at the trash compactor. And Ethanniel, you encountered some, mechanic guy, and he basically went down to go check on the issues with the trash compactor. And Ethanniel, you took care of the mechanic. And then you, Kayto, were able to get to the senators. One is named Grande, who is a large Redicon. And then the other is Reno, who is a Yen. And the two of them, you escorted both of them back to the trash compactor. Had a little bit of a situation with Ethanniel wanting to break the systems so that they can't follow. I'm assuming was the case.
Yeah.
But you also were like, this is a stealth mission. We shouldn't try to, and
No. I wanted to back up the trash so it wouldn't close and it would explode.
That's true. Yeah. You wanted it to explode, right? Yeah, that's what was going on. And then you guys got back into your ship and went to leave. And now you are inside the ship, where Ethanniel he doesn't know if he succeeded in backing up the trash compactor completely. But you guys are now flying to the coordinates on the Pillar of the Harbor.
That was a pretty good mission.
It's just you two, and then the senators are in the back currently. You guys are in the cockpit together.
Is there a reason you wanted to compromise the mission?
I think we accomplished everything we came here for.
You didn't. You, jeopardized our mission. It was a stealth mission, and right at the end, you tried to break their ship so it would explode. But I don't even think you succeeded in that. You just let them know that we were there.
We took out any video footage that could have been recorded of us?
Yeah, it was just small little glitches, but you breaking the trash compactor definitely is something that they would be aware of.
It could be a lone renegade.
Next time you're going to do something like that, maybe cross it by the team before you just go about doing things.
We are the team.
We are a team, but you are acting by yourself.
I don't like this Kayto. I need lighthearted Kayto.
Let's just go.
So, as you guys continue moving forward, you're piloting the ship towards the coordinates, navigating it to back. I forget, who rolled the navigation check?
I did.
You did? Okay.
And he tried to go in there and change it.
Talking to Mike.
I did the navigation check.
Okay.
I said it correctly, and then he tried to go over there and change it. I don't remember why you tried to change it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm remembering a little bit. Sorry, it's been a while since we played. But as you guys continue to fly, it's silent inside the cockpit. Are you guys gonna do anything?
Grandi Timid?
He's not in the cockpit.
So I'm yelling that.
Like
Like,
look
out.
around.
You yell that out.
I mean, you could just go through the door and talk to him instead.
Grandi Timid!
No, okay. I'm just gonna get up and open the door, and
You
just like
get
look
up and you go over to open the door. The door opens up.
You gonna go talk to him?
You see the quarters, the two chambers that the doors are closed.
I don't think he can hear you through the doors.
What are you doing, Ethanniel?
I'm just sitting in silence now once the door's open.
The door then closes.
I go back and sit down.
Just got to make sure they're not spying on us.
I just nod and just keep flying.
All right, you guys continue to move forward. Another probably about like 30 minutes pass.
Why would they be spying on us?
I don't know. You wouldn't want to know who your captors were?
We're not their captain. We what?
Did we save them?
That was our mission. They came willingly. Like, we didn't trick them into coming with us.
You can never be too sure.
I just nod again. I'm just
You continue moving forward. As you do continue moving forward, you suddenly, on the systems, you hear...
Is it coming from behind us?
It's coming from the control panel on your side.
Oh, is it like a...
It's an alert. Some kind of alert, and then it fades away.
I click the alert. Can I
Okay.
open up?
You go and click... you go to check on it. Go ahead and roll me a computers check. Meanwhile, Ethanniel, I'd like you to roll me a disciplinary check.
I swear to God. I swear I'm going to be so upset.
That's a tribute, SFA?
Discipline is a basic skill.
13 for computers.
13 for a computers check. Okay. As you go and click on it, you see what looks like a radar system pop up, and then you see multiple blips. Probably maybe like 500,000 kilometers away.
Is it in the direction of the ship that we came from?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
It is coming from
Cool.
Multiple blips
Uh-huh.
going out what looks like in a like a cone. I don't know how
Kind of like they're searching for
like a search party kind of thing. Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I thought.
remember we had invisibility cloaks on this ship,
I
right?
turned to
I got a 16 on my
I
discipline
turned
will
to
check.
Ethanniel and say,
You got 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you hear the alert system, Ethanniel, you begin to kind of like shake your head for a second, and it like something triggers in your mind as you remember hearing that same alert system, and the ship's systems all kind of begin to fade away. You can't hear anything else except for this one alert. And you begin to hear another voice come in. Ethanniel! And then you see a figure like come in through a doorway. The door opens up and you look back. It's like, something's tailing us. I think it's a command ship following us. We need to get out of here.
What?
And as this happens, you kind of knock back into it, and you see that
Something's tailing us.
you see Kayto, who is looking at the system radar currently.
Ethanniel, I need you to go and let them
It's
know.
a core command ship.
Stop. I need you to go let them know to buckle up and bunker down, and we're going to be trying to get out of here quickly.
Okay.
Go.
I walk up towards the back.
The door opens up, and you walk over towards the back.
I close the door.
The door closes behind you.
This is a flight announcement for Revaton and Garandi Timid. We are going to be experiencing some turbulence, so go ahead and just buckle up.
You hear a the door to your right opens up, and you see Grande look out. It's like, turbulence
Yeah, I don't need any of that right now, Garandi. Just buckle up.
in space? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well... And I just turn around.
You turn around, you go towards the door.
Yeah.
Okay. Towards the cockpit door.
Yeah.
The door opens up.
During that time, I was just prepping everything that I can by myself to make sure that we can get out of here as quickly as possible.
Okay, go ahead and roll me another navigation. And no. Okay. Roll me a computers first, and then piloting.
I wonder why they're chasing us.
I don't respond to you. 20 computers.
Okay. And then piloting. And use intellect instead of agility for it.
What does it use normally? Agility?
It uses agility usually. Mr. Ethanniel, as you come back in here, you
24.
24. Okay, yeah, you begin to check the radar, check the positioning of all the ships. You use your computer's check to start back up the stealth field, and then it activates, and then you begin to maneuver in accordance to how these ships on the radars are coming up to you, and you begin to maneuver around them so that they don't see you, basically. Ethanniel, as you are inside the cockpit, you hear that voice again. Ethanniel! And you don't see
I'm like looking around.
anything.
Did you say something?
I just shake my head no.
Are you upset?
Very.
Okay, so you did hear something.
Suddenly you hear
I open the door.
the door opens up, and then you see Reno standing there, and she's like, pardon me, but my acquaintance over here, Grande, says that you are...
We're being tailed right now.
We are.
Correct. So we're trying to get us out of here without being seen.
Go ahead and roll me an influence check. She looks at you and she's like,
We're being tailed.
she's like, all right, I take it you have it handled.
I look over to Kayto, or not Kayto. I look over to Ethanniel. Are you just like not present?
I'm just looking around still.
Yeah, I look to him and I look back to Reno. I'm like, do you mind taking him and trying to help him through whatever it is that he's going through right now?
Your friend here?
Yes.
I suppose.
Ethanniel, I'm going to need you to go with Reno.
You don't want me up here
Not right now.
to help you.
Well, you look like something's going on and you're hearing voices.
Whatever.
When you've cleared your head, come back and we'll talk about it.
All right.
You go and leave with Reno, and then you go up to her door. The door opens up, and as you guys get inside the chamber, she looks at you and she's like, "So you're having difficulties focusing?"
You haven't seen anyone else on board, have you?
No, it's just
Just you and Grandi, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would assume so, unless there is someone.
No, I don't quite remember if we had another team member or not.
You hear,
My
Ethanniel.
I turn around.
You turn around, the door is right behind you.
Okay, what do I need to do? I say that out loud audibly.
Okay. Reno's like, maybe getting some rest might suffice.
Okay, you're gonna need to just buckle up and let me handle this.
Buckle up for what?
We're being tailed. Didn't you just hear?
Yes, but it seemed like your ally is handling it.
No, absolutely, you can handle this. We can all handle this, but just as a precaution.
I think you should rest.
I slam my hand on the side of the wall. I said, "Buckle up!"
Roll an intimidation check.
My voice cracks.
You wet yourself a little bit.
What is a 1?
There's a 3. Oh, he hurts his hand as he hits the...
15.
Okay, she looks at you and she's like, okay. And then you see she goes over and sits down on a chair, and then you see her press on a button, and then a little harness pops out, and she puts it on, and then you see her grab her codex and begin to message someone.
Okay, what do I do? I'm just, my eyes are closed and I'm like...
Okay, you're in the room crying still.
So
It's fine. Shut up. Stop talking to me.
As you're doing that, I need you to roll me another disciplinary check, please.
Okay.
Much better.
So you got a 17, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of stand there, you kind of spin around, and then you see everything kind of shifts back to a tunnel where it almost looks like there are these bright sconces of white light that flicker on and off. And then you hear, Ethanniel! Daniel!
Do I recognize this voice?
You do. And it's going down this tunnel.
Can I try to move down this tunnel?
You begin to move down this tunnel. As you're moving, you feel slightly on edge as your feathers begin to prop up and you feel the need to begin to run and then fly and then completely just soar through this tunnel till you get to the end. And upon getting to the end, you suddenly hear a massive explosion and then flames bursting out all around you, and you see a silhouette of a bird being burned alive, a cantole being burned alive.
Does it have to do with like the path of the phoenix and the church?
Roll me an intellect check, straight intellect.
A 7.
You feel like this has to do with some kind of path that you were forced down. It wasn't your own choosing. And knowing and feeling this really doesn't feel good. It feels like something is toying with you. And then you
Like smack my head once just to like...
You smack your head once?
Yeah. Focus.
Go ahead and roll me a... Just roll me a straight strength check. Strength.
Oh my god. 16.
16? Okay. As you do that, what's your brawl bonus? Just the rank and talent. Probably 6, right? Because you have it fully ranked up. Okay. You take 11 points to your stamina as you hit your head against a metal wall, and then you kind of your eyes come back to.
We don't have to tell anyone in Counter Command about this.
And she looks up at you. Is like, and then you hear the door slide open, and you see Grande looks over at you. Is like, are you a danger to yourself and others?
Grande, the only danger is going to be if you don't buckle up. So go ahead and just sit down for me.
No. And then he steps inside, and he's like, he looks up at your head.
I heard everything. I was spying on you from behind the door.
He looks up at your head, and he's like, Then he looks over towards Renault, and she gives him a look, and then he looks back at you, and he's like, maybe you should lie down.
Listen, my mission is to get you two safe and unharmed.
Right now, that mission is going smoothly, but we need to make sure that you are doing good too, okay? So
It's doing well, Grundy. Come on. You're a senator.
I know about what's going on, okay? So please just go lie down, and we'll handle all of it, okay?
I go back to the cockpit.
No, and he stops you.
The door's locked.
He stops you. Go and lie down now.
How tall is he? He's pretty tall, right?
He's pretty tall.
He's taller. I think he's taller than you.
Yeah, he held the door open when it was
Yeah.
Please.
You know,
There's that brief moment of consideration, and you look at his arms, and they're like the size of your body. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting in the cockpit, like drinking some tea.
just for the record, you two have been some of the hardest diplomats to rescue. And I've rescued quite a few in my time. So, like I said, I don't want to hurt any of you. If you feel that I'm a danger to you, I will be leaving the room expeditiously. And I start walking
Go
toward...
ahead and roll me and... I don't know if I should be deception or influence or... do an influence check with disadvantage.
11.
Do you have talent in influence? Then it would be -3.
$13.
He looks at you, he's like, "You're not going anywhere, Ethanniel. Now go and lie down."
I walk to where he's pointing.
You walk over to where he's pointing. You see a little bed.
And I lie down.
You lie down.
And I put my head under a pillow like
Like a little kid. I'm in timeout. You do so. Kayto, you see that on the radar, all the blips are beginning to return back from whence they came, and you're kind of off the path of where you're going to be. The navigation coordinates are. So I need you to roll me one more piloting check. This one can be with agility.
They're both the same score.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
14.
Easy enough. Easy enough. You're able to get back on path.
Okay, cool.
And you continue to move towards the harbor. As you get closer to it,
I'm gonna, once it's like set and we're just like kind of there, I'm gonna put the autopilot on for like a second, and I'm gonna go out of the cockpit just to check to make sure nothing crazy is happening.
wait, you were putting autopilot on?
Once the coordinates are set,
Okay.
I just want to make sure that he hasn't killed them.
Yeah. Okay.
And
so
also he hasn't hurt himself.
you go out.
So I'm just gonna open the door and
You open
look
the
out.
door, and he's not there.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Renault's room and
Okay. You knock on the door,
good with that.
and then you hear the door slide open, and you see it's Grande is standing there, and he
Oh.
looks down. He's like, "Everything all right?"
I think the problem is resolved. How is my friend? Is he in here?
He moves to the side and see for yourself, and you see Ethanniel with his head underneath a pillow, and it looks like Renault is kind of like sitting down, keeping an eye on him, and she seems concerned.
I look to her
Yeah.
and then look to him, and I
Okay.
look up to Grande,
Yeah.
back to her. I'm like, well, it looks like you guys have everything under control.
To an extent, yes. Your friend here is, I think, there's something wrong with his brain.
I agree. But,
I can hear you.
it's good. The first problem, the first solution to most problems is coming to terms with your own problem.
I'm a hero.
You are a hero. You're a hero with some brain damage, apparently.
I blew up that core command.
You actually didn't, and that's why we were being followed.
Those were the survivor ships.
They weren't, actually. How about just keep your head under the pillow for a little while? Like, just relax. I think you need some rest.
Okay, I try to intentfully meditate and rest.
I look to...
You suddenly hear,
maybe once he's passed out, tie him down or something. You know, just to be safe. I'm gonna go back. I gotta go and head back.
you go and head back to the cockpit. As you get back to the cockpit, you see an alert appearing. You open it up, and then you see what looks like a signal that seems to be trying to come through, like a hailing frequency coming through, and it looks like it is coming from the harbor's entire communication
So I have
array.
multiple questions. One, is there a way to confirm that it's coming from there? And two, if I open it, will whoever's on the other side know that I've opened it?
Go ahead and roll me a computer check.
Uh, 19.
19. You can trace back the frequency going straight to the coordinates in question. Not exactly the coordinates that you have,
But, like,
the
enough to
world,
know
like, to know that
that, okay,
it's coming
this is from the
there.
harbor.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So it is 100%.
It is coming from the harbor. If you are to, if the frequency, like right now, it's not like coming through all the way because you have your stealth field on. So technically, it's basically like a frequency to see if like whenever any ship comes through a certain threshold towards the harbor, it's an automatic like contacting, and then you'll get in touch with some kind of representative.
The harbor is counter command?
No, that's core. That's like core command. This is like the harbor is basically the capital of the entire Foundation region.
Okay.
Oh.
Why are... We're on a mission for counter command, correct?
Yes, you are.
And our mission is
you're
to get these
supposed to
diplomats
get
to the harbor.
To the harbor, to a specific location, to a specific safe house on the harbor.
Without being...
Okay,
cool. So
yes.
I don't want to open it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do I know that this is like an automatic, it's automatically sent out? Is there like is there something that will...
You got red receipts on this? Or?
Yeah, exactly. Is there like, do they know that this has been sent out, and do they know that means that someone's within the vicinity?
You are not entirely sure, but it seems like you are still secure. You haven't because you haven't opened it. The stealth field is acting as like a precautionary measure. Like it's kind of blocking
the signal.
Its signal.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just leave it then.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to do whatever I think would be helpful to kind of keeping us as stealth as possible. So if there's something maybe that can jam the system even more to like keep it away from our vicinity, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Turn the airplane mode on.
Yeah, exactly. Something like take out the SIM card. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, from your computer's check, when you did that, you're not sure if you could do that specifically with your own capabilities.
Can I use my skill to connect? Cool.
You can definitely try that.
I'm gonna try that. Was it sync conduit? Is that what it was? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
The power form.
Turn on the ultra boost.
Exactly.
The hyper thrusters.
20.
you begin to sink your You begin to sink your feels into the ship's mainframe.
That feels funny.
It's a little bit of a shock to your system, but you're able to do so to what you were trying to do?
To get us more off the grid if possible. So like to block the signal even more from us.
You feel like you're able to kind of disconnect the signal and reroute it to a different location. I would like you to make a discipline roll check, please.
That was not the thing. I am not rolling very well right now. Is it discipline will?
Yes, I did.
15?
15?
15.
Okay. Let me get something up really quick. Actually, no. As you feel this, and you're able to reroute it. You then also feel a huge pulse come into your mind, like something is calling to you. Like that one time where you were inside the building on the world, and you felt something inside that building calling to you. But this one is much, much larger.
Where is it calling from?
It's calling from the harbor. As you see the planet in the distance.
Is there like a location that I can tell or something, or is it just like it's just from the planet?
It feels like there is a location. It feels like there is a specific location, but you'd have to get closer to get to it. But it is a strong connection to something.
All right, I'll keep that in mind and continue flying and doing my best to keep us stealthed.
Okay. All right. As you guys continue moving forward, for the next few hours, nothing really seems to happen. You can roll some level dice to recover any energies, health, stamina.
What's the level die again?
What level are you? It should be in your racial stuff.
Chosen level 4.
It should be in your racial stuff.
How many do I have?
You just roll one.
So like for energy, it's just like I roll a 1d6.
Oh, it's 1d6 for me, yeah.
Plus your level.
So, and energy doesn't come back naturally. I have to roll the level dice to do it.
You have to roll a level dice, or you have to rest for an entire week.
7.
Energy is the hardest one to recover. Stamina comes back all like completely.
So if I got 7, I can get 7.
The health back, or energy. Oh,
Daniel,
why are you kicking stuff, man? 7. Okay.
Yep.
As you guys go near the, you begin to actually enter into the upper atmosphere of the harbor. You see large planetary rings as you begin to actually kind of fly through them, evading what looks like a massive ship. In the upper,
so
the upper
is it a
atmosphere.
counter command ship?
It's a core command ship.
Oh.
Yeah, it's big. It's bigger than the one that you guys have just left. Like, probably about 50 times bigger.
Do I know anything about it? Because I was in core command.
Go ahead and roll me a lore check.
12.
You know that it's those things are known as Fleet Titans. But you're not sure exactly. As you get down through the ring of the harbor, Kayto, you see the coordinates in question and that massive pulse that you feel is probably several miles away from the coordinates that you're heading to.
So it's close or like far?
It's far.
Okay, but so like I.
But you could
just land,
you could literally
drop.
just go like over to one side or
Well, I mean,
or
complete the
other.
mission first and
Yeah.
then go check it out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try to mentally communicate with it and say,
Go ahead.
I'll be there shortly.
Okay. So you do that. You say that, and nothing happens. But you go down and you go towards the coordinates for the mission. As you guys begin to hover down there, you see a mountain range that you kind of fly overhead, and then it kind of goes deep into what looks like a massive forest, and then you see like right next to where the mountain range is some kind of field that your ship connects with, and you see as you get towards the field, you lower down into it, and then you hear another something is hailing you.
Is it coming from the coordinates that I'm supposed to be
Yes,
going? Okay,
it
I'll
seems-
open it up.
You open it up, and then you see a figure pop up. It's like,
Am I in the cockpit now?
no, you're not.
No.
You see a prime individual say, "What's your designated symbol?"
Were we given a designated symbol from counter command? Like, do I have it inside the in the mission brief from?
Inside the mission brief, you would have gotten a code to get into wherever you're going, and the code would have been countering the authority.
All right, cool. I will just say countering the authority.
And it's like, you have the senators.
Yep, safe and sound.
All right, rookie. And then you see the field opens up, and you see a bunker underneath as you go, and the ship begins to lower down as you go and land outside of the bunker. And you go over to the spacecraft doors. You get Ethanniel as well as the senators.
Can I like contact someone and just be like,
Who are you contacting?
like a medical person?
Okay.
Like, do I get in contact with somebody, or is it? Do I just,
Wait,
like, leave a
who are
message?
who are you contacting?
Someone within the bunker.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait until you get out, like into the
All right, then
bunker.
I won't go get Ethanniel or anyone. I will open up the doors first.
Okay, so well, they know that so when you go and leave the cockpit, you see Grande and Reno look over. Is like, we're here,
We're here. Is Ethanniel still lying down, or is?
Ethanniel.
Wait,
We're here?
I just kind of like look and just kind of like shake my head no. And I'm like,
I had the weirdest dream.
yeah, I want
You guys
to
would
get
not believe it.
maybe medical help to come and help.
Is Grandi Timit hurt?
No one's hurt.
Well, we need to get inside now.
All right. Yeah, let's go inside.
All right, you're gonna come back with me. Come on,
What do you mean, come back?
you're gonna stand with me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait, are you going with them, or are you gonna stay at?
I just start following
at the
Kayto.
ship?
No, I'm gonna. Well, I mean, can I lock the ship? Like,
Well, you guys haven't. You can lock the ship as soon as you get out.
dog is ripping ass right now.
Oh, jeez.
You smell that?
Is he okay?
He's just lying there, but his tail keeps moving every once in a while.
Okay. Well, let's finish this up. So, as you guys get down and go towards the door of the ship, you leave. And you see what looks like several a full-on battalion is outside, and you see the senators begin to walk out. As they walk out, you see them kind of nodding, and then all the office of all these basically like soldiers, they all come up and they begin to like shake their hands, and like they actually seem excited and happy that they're here safe. And then they bring you in, and then you see one commander comes up to you, is like, "So you two are the rookies, huh?"
Apparently, that's what we were called when we showed up.
And Razan's not giving you any shit, is he?
I actually go back to Corps Command with Razen.
Oh.
I'm a pretty big deal here, so.
He's having a mental breakdown. I think we need medical help.
Go ahead and roll an influence check. You roll a influence check too, both of you.
20.
$15.
He looks at both of you as like, "Oh, okay. Then we'll take you in, get you guys all situated with your compensation and everything."
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I like whisper to Kayto, I'm like, "Why are you doing this to me? Why are you embarrassing me here?
I'm not embarrassing you. You need help.
You don't believe me that I was in Corps Command?"
No, I do believe you, but I think that you're having some major PTSD. You tried to blow up a ship, and then you started saying that you were hearing voices while we were flying.
You saying I'm shell-shocked?
Yes.
Fuck you, you're shell-shocked.
Okay, yes, I'm shell-shocked.
You guys,
This is happening like I'm
you guys
in
are
front of...
you guys are kind of like you're following behind,
But I'm trying to keep it
the
like
senators,
low-key.
the senators, and then the commander is after the senators, and then you guys are behind them, and you're kind of just like whispering back and forth, and you guys get up into the bunker, and as you get up into the bunker, we'll end the session there.
Fuck you, you're shell-shocked.
Because some stuff is going to start happening after this.
I feel like your backstory is starting to like manifest itself in your like world.
But yeah, thank you all for listening to another session. We need to do this more often.
I
Me
checked
too.
the last date on my notes. It was 2 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do it again soon. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you all for listening. And if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power. End credits. I thank you for listening to The Foundation. Be sure to listen to the New Age campaign as threads begin to emerge and tie in with every series. After all, this is an overarching anthology. Also, if you want to be reborn yourself, you can subscribe as a Chosen to access Chosen creation and exclusive Codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.